so it was a thought I had that about protein, how people, when they come to a plant-based diet or they hear about veganism, the first thing that comes to their mind is protein, the big protein issue. And if you've been in the health movement long enough and you've educated yourself enough, you know protein is never an issue. There is protein in every food item, every plant food, amino acids. You have to really educate yourself what protein really is, the amino acids and the functionality of it in our bodies, and how our body utilizes it, processes it, and then how we get that. Now, I don't know everything about it, but I do know enough to know that protein really is not a big issue. But definitely protein is important. Like, don't get me wrong, don't get vegans wrong, don't get people who eat healthy wrong. We totally understand that protein is the building blocks of life. We're not against protein. We are not against protein at all. What we're against is the fact that people, when they hear and they bash plant foods and they say there's no protein in them, and it detours them away from eating healthy and keeps them stuck on animal products and meat and dairy and eggs and all of that because of this protein mindset that they have. So that it just shows that there's a lack of education out there. And that's why I really pray and wish that, you know, God brings about more education about plant foods, the foods he's created for us to eat for food, and for him to create more, to have more people bring more awareness out, but also create classes and implement them into schools that, hey, actually eating a plant-based diet is the way you should go, and to provide the right information, because if you don't hear, then how would you know? And so a lot of people are led astray out there as well. But so don't get me wrong, don't get other people who eat plant-based wrong, or raw vegan, or even fruitarian, don't get them wrong, because we totally understand the protein issue, because yes, protein is the building blocks of life, and protein is very important. But you got to understand that plant foods, like these blackberries, protein in them, chia seeds, protein in them, cacao nibs, protein in them, fresh raw juice, protein in them. Yes, there's protein in there. There is just different amounts of it, amino acids and everything. So we agree with protein. We don't agree with getting protein from animal products, though. That creates a whole nother issue too. So we just don't agree with the thought of getting your protein source from animals, because that is wrong. That does more harm than good to you. And also the fact that don't downgrade plant foods just because you're so focused on protein, because protein is in everything, including your plant foods. It's abundant in your plant foods too. And so we don't agree with people detouring themselves away from plant foods, from eating healthy and taking care of themselves properly just because of protein. Your natural diet should be able to meet all your needs and never get you sick and never get you to develop a disease. That's your natural diet. And what is that? That is fresh, raw, whole plant foods. Essentially a raw vegan diet.
Alrighty guys, so remember to love being raw, vegan, plant-based, whole foods, whatever floats your little boats. Just remember to take care of yourself. Take care of yourself literally. You just know that everything's gonna be okay. You can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, right? Right. So you know, there's that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So God can lead you to what's right, can lead you to health and healing, but you have to take the steps, and I know you can do it. So put a big old smile on your face today. I hope I did that for you guys, and I will see you next video, okay? Bye everyone.